straight past. I was sitting there last night. No. In Europe. The large is next door.
Yeah, but he is South Fremantle runner, and that's how they do. Yeah, and there's Fremantle before that. She was performing too, was she? For us, David Sheehan, but I don't think he's in the 21.
Just out.
Yeah, he's in the squad.
Between old combatants Donnybrook and the Bunbury Footy Club. Just gone through the national anthem and both clubs in their little huddles getting their last minute instructions from their individual leaders. Donnybrook have won the toss through Matt Kendall and they'll kick to the nearest straight end of the ground in what promises to be a great grand final. With me I've got Shane Cross, who will give some special comments, and the doyen of umpiring, Kevin Nettleton, will join us shortly. Good afternoon, Shane, and welcome to the video.
Yeah, thanks, Ray. Looking forward to a very good game of footy here, actually. Way it's shaping up, both sides. Look very, very keen to get amongst it.
Early talkers, Bunbury should win this game, but they've been here and done there a number of occasions and haven't got across the line, so I suppose that's been drummed into them over a period of time over the last week or so, and they'll be on their best medal, I suppose, after watching Donnybrook put South Bunbury away last week.
Yeah, it's about 20 years since I think they won the last one, and they've lost a couple in the meantime, but the conditions, the way it's turned out, has been just looks to Bunbury, but then again, and they can have it in a grand final.
It can, and Bunbury have lost to Donnybrook 98-99, so they have got something to prove to themselves alone, let alone to the football public. One interesting sideline, we see Peter Worsfold not playing the 2000 Hayward medalist, and the 2001 Jamie Narni's not playing through injury, so there's a little bit of equality there in those situations, the two Hayward medalists not playing.
Yeah, that's a shame. Unfortunately, the two players aren't playing because they are the quality players of the league at the moment, so it's unfortunate, but those things happen, but those out there now will give their best. There's no risk about that.
Yes, you're certainly right. It gives the opportunity for somebody else to step up, and Donnybrook got some young kids that came to their side last week from their cold side, and a couple on the bench, and that will augur well for them for the future especially, but today is a big day at hand, and by gee, there's some experience out there when you look around with Jeff Narkle from Bunbury, and Chris O'Keefe, and then on Donnybrook you've got Dean Irving, Glenn Davies from who have played at higher levels than this, so it's open for here we go. Rolf puts the ball down, up they go. The tackler's equal. Down they go towards the half-forward line. Out comes Bub, he bends over, can't pick it up. Didn't go far enough, struck it off the ground by Kane. Into towards Proctor. Proctor gets on his left foot. Down goes Bub with a high tackle, and he'll take the resultant free kick.
Yeah, unfortunately, right, that's part of the footy, I think. That's very unlucky for Bunbury.
Yeah, appeared to be a bit high, but nevertheless, the umpire's got the final say. And this will do his confidence no end of good as he gets a short pass up towards Davies in the half-forward line, just inside 50, or kick from just around 50 on a 45-degree angle. Poor marking by the defenders from the Bulldogs, thinking that Bump would have gone for home, I suppose. Right behind the flight of this one, experienced player Glenn Davies. He runs in to right, goes out to the right. I don't think he'll get the distance. I'll go up in the back, up goes Bunbury, they knock it down, comes down and sports through for a behind. And Donnybrook first on the scoreboard, albeit a minor. It's a bit of a test for Bunbury. I think they can't allow Donnybrook to get away like they have in the past in grand finals. And the first 5 to 10 minutes, a feeling out period, but it's necessary to get on the scoreboard. Straight down the middle by the Bulldogs down towards Bennell. He goes up, ball comes down to the ground to Hebbard, who should be an influential player. Off goes Smith-Burton, smothered out to Hebbard. He gets under his right foot very quickly out to the face of Hoff, who takes a mark virtually unattended. Coming out towards the member side of the ground, goes down low and he's picked out Matty Kendall, who's the Bunbury player's a long way behind. He didn't mark that, I thought he'd play that. Out comes Remus, he's backing up at the tackler. He gets a wobbly kick up towards Treasure. He's missed the block run of the ball. Out comes Tangan, and the ball is forced over the line and out of bounds by Matt Bailey from the Donnybrook side, right in front of the Bunbury coach's box. Over goes Chiswell to do the ruck, pushed out by Ward. Ball comes down towards Proctor. Proctor's trying to get away and gets caught, gets a handball in, it's not a good one. In comes Omadai, he's been tackled from behind, could be pinned, no he's not, play on, calls the umpire. Out to the feet of Remus, he crawls after and hands and legs, in comes a reliable Kendall. Over to Chiswell. Chiswell scrambles a kick towards Olsen. He can't take the bounce of the ball, but he had to. Hoff's coming in for his second touch in the early part. This will give him great confidence, and does. He puts it up forward. There's no one there for the Bulldogs, and something's happened. There's a free kick-off play. Played to the Bulldogs for over the shoulder, and it's Botan who will take the resultant kick. Well, it's very stagnant forward line. Out goes Eads towards the pocket and back again. It's a high kick towards Nani. Nani's got them all to beat. Can't get it. No one there for the crumbs. Comes over the back to Trigwell. He scrambles a kick towards the boundary line, just where he's wanting the ball to go, and over the line and out of bounds it goes. Ball comes into play. Up they go. Remus and Chiswell. Chiswell knocks it down the front. Picked up by Omadai. Hand pass is sharked away by Milner. Gets a hand pass to Tan, heads it straight towards the goals, and it's too low and it's taken on the chest by Zach Redding in front of Shane Nani. He looks further ahead, wanting to get the ball out deep. It comes short towards Kirkpatrick. He wasn't ready for it and drops one that was coming out to his side. Picked up by Trigwell, gets a booming kick in towards the wing, but up in front and on his own is Bennell. Bennell goes towards centre half forward. There goes O'Keefe in the box seat, can't take it. Comes to the ground, does some of the roving, can't get into amongst where the ball is. In comes Gibbs, does some great shepherding, but he's held off the ball by the Bunbury counterpart in Johnny Bennell, and he will take the resultant free kick. Out goes Howard, leaves out wide and has got a break on his opponent and Treasure and takes a bubbling mark on his chest. He goes out wide down towards the wing. He goes short. Over the back comes Glass. Well done. He rows his own ball under his left foot. A little chip kick in towards Eads, and Eads is making a driving mark on his chest with a little bit of treatment from behind, but nothing to worry about. He's got the ball. Go back and take your kick, son.
He set that on us. No, second time off. He just set that spot.
Dean Wilson on the mark's gone back a little bit off the mark. That might whether it confuses a man who's kicked 100 goals in the qualifying games this year. A rare feat. He lines up deliberately for his first kick in the 2001 grand final. We're heading goal. It's going to slide across towards the side, and it's knocked through by Trigwell, so we're all square on the board. A point apiece for Bunbury and Donnybrook in the Bundaberg Run 2001 grand final. Dean Irving took the first knock, Shane went down to centre half forward. Chiswell doing the running at the moment. Ball comes into play. It's a good long kick, clears it out of the defence. Knocked forward by Milner, comes down towards Hebbard. Hebbard in short towards Remus, and he takes a good mark opposed to was going to say young, but he's not young, but to the smaller Glenn Davies. He's gone for go home with nobody there. Will it be Shepherd through? Will he get a hand? Well done by Carl Triggle fighting against Narnies and gets a hand to it to force it through for one behind. 2 points to 1. Bunbury putting the pressure on at the present time. Ball comes out long towards Chiswell. He's on his own against 3. Needs the mark and does, according to the umpire. He goes short of the middle where Wilson's in the box seat, takes the mark and gets a free kick, more so than a mark, as he was manhandled in the meantime. Gets a quick kick out towards the lead of Martindale. Has got me on the haircut. Martindale takes the mark and fights forward and gets some free over to Amadai. Great kick. Standing still and that a little bit of dangerous play there by the Bulldogs that could have resulted in a penalty but didn't. So Amadai's going short to the lead of Shepherds. He can't quite pick it up, it's at his ankles. Hip and shoulder, he bounces off that, gets rid of Bennell. Over to Proctor, he's on his left, he's had a screw shot towards goals. And he will tie up the scoreboard at 2 points apiece, Shane.
Yeah, it's pretty 50-50 at the moment. Bunbury had a bit of the time in their forward line, and now Donnybrook have had their fair section too. So, yeah, both sides sort of sort themselves out at the moment.
Feeling around, see what gets settled. Kane to bring the ball back in, goes out the favoured pocket on the scoreboard side towards Treasure. Treasure's up against 2. One stayed down with Bennell. Good play by Bennell. Gets a hand pass over towards Heather. He gets onto his left foot and dribbles it along towards the wing. Well played and bodied by O'Keefe. In the end, he lost control of the ball as it comes up to Shepherds. Gets a quick kick towards the half-forward flank. He'll be hoping this goes out because it's not too many. Oh, there's 3 to 1. I've lost a couple in the crowd. The Donnybrook stand on the far side of the ground. Big Irving will take this ruck knock and he could prove decisive towards the latter stages of the game. He's up against Ward. Ball comes down to Davies, gets a hand pass to Smith. Smith goes 30-40 metres towards the top of the square. They're fighting one out, Bub and nearly got it, but for the support given by the Bunbury defender that comes out towards Everett. Ball ricochets off his shins and no, it doesn't go over the bounds. He loses his foot, comes over towards Tan. Hand pass is dangerous over towards Glass. Glass is dangerous also, but it's so far come off, but they're still under heaps of pressure down there as Narkle looks one way or the other, gets a sneaky hand pass to Glass. He followed up the ball, gets an awkward bounce. He's claimed as he kicks the ball. It's a good kick up towards Treasure. That is well done by the Bunbury defenders as Treasure looks for a bit of movement up towards at the other end of the square. Not much. He goes long. Over towards Remus at the back. Gets a bit of a nudge on Kendall. Play on's a call. I thought it was a fair mark, but play on calls the umpire. Under his right, over towards O'Keefe. O'Keefe was not paid either. It must have been touched off the boot. In comes Narni. It's dribbled in front of him. He's got no support. In comes Triggle. He missed Shani as he went down. And he didn't miss him according to the umpire. Well, I thought he missed him, but he obviously cocked him around the head because that's the only way he would have paid the free kick. So Shane Narni, who's kicked a swagger goal since he came back from East Perth, has been virtually a permanent full